Welcome to the episode number 7 of my podcast, From Stress to Success. With I'm your host, Lolita Guarin. Let's talk about clutter. Yeah, you're probably already thinking, oh, yes, I know we want to preach about the clutter. It is very, very important. And I want to address not only clutter that's outside, but also clutter that's inside of your mind. Yes, that's why we need to have a bunch of meditation and calming down and writing down your emotions and allowing just those thoughts just come out. And you know what? Let's just talk about your thoughts and all that have inside your mind for the next episode. Let's address right now, since we don't have enough time, about the clutter that's outside. I'm inviting you now to just think about your environment, where you work, where you live, maybe you live farm. Um, and now give yourself a grade. How well are you organized? Do you organize everything, every paper, every sock is always in place? Do you hate clutter or you're okay with clutter? Give yourself a grade and then ask yourself, are you comfortable in that environment? Or you think to yourself that you can do so much better? You see, here's the key. If you are stressing out and you're thinking that, oh, you should be cleaning, you should be organizing, you should, you stressing yourself out. But if you answer, nah, I think I'm okay. I get around things. I think I have my own system. Then you're fine. When I was growing up, I always had my desk full of books, full of notepads, full of all kinds of stuff. To me, that was organized. For somebody else, could be fully disorganized. So the key is to always ask yourself, how is that work for you? Is it bringing you more anxiety or actually make you feel comfortable? You make you feel cozy. So here's a great exercise that I'm inviting you to do. Make a list of all the things that you don't like that's at home where you live in your place. You know, if let's say you rent a room, what about your room? If you have a home, what about your home, your house, your apartment, everywhere, anywhere that you live? Go from room to room and then make a list of all the things that you don't like seeing that's kind of making you stressed out and make you think like, oh, I know I should have taken care of this long time ago, but I didn't. um, and then just make a list and include everything, not only things that, oh, I have a huge pile of books and I bet I need to clean them up. And then things like, well, there's some papers that I always have here, but they fine. Uh, then ask yourself, is it really bothering you or is it making you feel cozy and comfortable? And then after you complete this list, and you will now recommend you to do the same thing with your car and with your workplace as well. And then start cleaning it. And why it's important? Because it's like, open tabs on your computer. To be honest, probably have like 30 tabs open because I'm afraid to close them off because if I close it off, then I'm gonna lose it. That makes me comfortable. Feels to me like I can always reach that tab because I want to know where I just click the button and I'm already there. I don't have to search for it. It's just it's my comfort zone. But if let's say you live in an environment where there's so many things that bother you, what happens is that your mind opens a file that needs to be taken care of and never closes. Your mind spends its energy of keeping that tab open. So then make a schedule and, once a week, tell yourself, I'm going to do as many as I can. Or you can say, if it's just too daunting for you, say, you know what, I'm going to take care of one thing and I'm going to put up one thing off this list. And I'll spend 10, 15 minutes. Or if the task is way too big, like let's say you have a whole closet that needs to be cleaning, and then you can do it in a few days. It really depends on you. But the key is keep doing it. Put that on the schedule and keep doing that. Because what happens, you will have this there continuously there and it continuously bothering you and you wasting energy and you stressing out and you burning out. That's just, burnout. And remember the feeling when you clean something, when you organize something, yeah, you know what? How about that? You tell yourself that after when you, let's say, finish 2 or 3 areas to clean, give yourself a reward. Yes, give yourself a little carrots. I mean, I'm just talking like figuratively here, although you still can go and get the carrot if you really want to. Reward yourself for good work because it's so important to celebrate your victories. It's extremely important because, well, when you celebrate your victories, you increase your self-esteem, you get more confident, and then when you're confident, you can look at tomorrow and not stress too much because you will be trusting yourself and your abilities to face no matter what happens to you. So yeah, there's always a reason to do things. And make sure that you clean all of those areas that you don't even want to touch. Maybe you even can delegate things. You can organize companies that come and clean your house. Um, Although before then you really think about it. What are the things in your house or in your workplace or in your area that you live that's maybe very clouded? That's a word, crowded. Um, Make sure all your valuables um really taken care of before you hire a company. Did you hear the story about a lady went to throw trash and she saw a painting done by Pollock? That's probably cleaning lady threw it away. Or maybe family members, somebody died and they were cleaning the apartment or house and they thought, oh my gosh, what the ugly painting, and they threw it out. I found that story hilarious. And maybe I said something wrong. Maybe that didn't happen that way. I'm just obviously just assuming things. But yeah, I very clearly remember years back, a lady found a painting in the trash that was so expensive. So it was a great find for her. So yeah, so there you go. Delegate the clutter to somebody else to do it. Or if you have kids, you have spouse, you have other people that live with you, you can make a whole day thing and just do a spring cleaning and organizing. And of course, the key is not to go back to the same way it was. If you clean up the clutter and then you start putting things back up, you need to start asking yourself why having cluttered environment important to you. How is that serving you? If it's stressing you out, there is something probably deeper that you need to take care of. But that is not a podcast for today. Leave me a comment below if you're watching this on YouTube and tell me, are you that kind of person that loves clutter, or you do not like clutter and you organize everything in your life? Leave me a comment below. And if you need one-on-one consultations, go and schedule that with me at my website, beamazing.com. And see you tomorrow.